Good morning, everyone. Well, I've received a lot of questions on my videos. So what I'm doing today is I'm here to talk about this Century lathe I got from Harbor Freight. It's a pretty good lathe. You can actually get these on sale when they go on sale from probably $149 up to $229. Now, this comes with basically the headstock and the tailstock. You'll have a center that goes in there, and this is what you get. Okay, it does come with a small face plate. Let me go ahead and get that for you. Okay, here's a few of the goodies I've been collecting for my router bits. Got these from China. These are, I'll bring one of these over. I got a few of these. Show you this. My dad gave this to me, and it has my last name in it. That'll go into metal or into wood. You stamp it in there. I have been collecting screwdrivers, all the old wooden handled ones. These are some lightweight tools. You could use those in the lathe, but they're really not good for the lathe. But we'll get to that. I'm going to try and make this quick and simple. This is your headstock, okay? The heavier duty your lathe, the better. You want cast iron if you can get it, okay, on your bed rest. I've never used a tag lathe or the Asian mini lathes. That probably would not be enough for me. That's for probably working on some really, small stuff, 1 or 2 inches big. I don't even know if it'll go up in 2 inches. What I've done here is this is off of an Atlas or Craftsman lathe, and I've converted it to put on. You can see down here, this is one end. I use a crossbar, and it locks underneath the bed. I have one on each end, and you can see the crossbar right there, and I have a bolt going through that onto my lock nut. So all I have to do is lift up a little bit, a couple turns, and we're tight, and this baby won't move. I do that on both sides. This is a tool post. This is where your tools go in for metal tooling. These are what your metal tools look like. Now I have purchased some of these, and what this will do is allow me to make my tobacco pipes I've been wanting to make. This will get the outer edge of the wood. I've tried everything, and these work the best so far. It's the most like a wood tooling that there is. You can see all my tools. This is the set you can get for around $69 at Harbor Freight. If you wait, or if you're a member of Harbor Freight, you can get this for half off, $39. This is a set I got off the internet. I paid $15 for those, and they're probably valued at about $100. That's a full set of Craftsman. Back to the lathe. These come with a tool rest, because this is a wood lathe. Locks in place, up and down. Here's your other lock. Here's your tailstock. Your tailstock will move back and forth. Now, being that it's a Harbor Freight item, you'll have to do some adjustments. My tailstock was not on center, which you have to check. If you were to put a pole in here, this should line up exactly to the center here. So I had to remove my tailstock. I actually filed it down to match up left or right. So when I lock it in place, I'm dead center here. That way, anytime you're making an item round, let's say a tobacco pipe, it's turning in here, you're doing the outside, you go to drill the inside of it. If you're off, well, one side of the bowl will be lopsided than the other. Now, on the internet, you can find on eBay, let's say, you can find, this is a Morse Taper 2. That's what comes on these chucks, or on these lathes. Now you can lock that in place, and now I have a drill bit. This does not spin. Whatever I mount in here will spin. A lot of wood projects, you're just going to use this along with the center, the live center that they give you for your tailstock. But I don't do that. So we're going to show you guys what I've purchased so far. This is, well, let's start back. Let's go with what this is. This is your threads. You have to know your thread count. And on the box, it'll tell you what your thread count is. This is 8 TPI. Okay? By 1 inch. So I had to have this back plate custom made. They don't come on your chucks. Some chucks have them. Check before you buy it, because those are around 30 bucks. You can get them cheaper some places. Let's tighten that on there. There's a seller on eBay called 800 Watts. And this guy has a lot of chucks at pretty decent prices. I bought this one off of him, and it comes with 2 sets of chucks. Now these chucks, you can pull these out and just use 2 or 4. So this is one chuck I have. Next, there's another one. This is for making bowls, and I put the grooves on there with my metal lathe on the inside and out so it hold tighter. This is for making bowls and cups, and this will expand. There's couple different kinds of chucks. This one uses two rods. And if you have kids like I do, my daughter came out here and used my rods for drumsticks, so I don't have them in front of me right now. But the rods will stick in each one of these holes, and that's how you tighten, just by pulling or pushing, tighten or loosen your chuck. So that's one style. This one was around 80 bucks, 79 plus shipping. This one was probably 59 to 79. Plus you need your back plate. Now he has 800 Watt has this with the back plate. If you talk to the guy, email him, let him know what setup you have. He'll make sure you're buying the right product. He's a pretty nice guy. Next, good old Harbor Freight. This was, I don't even know how much it was. This is called an independent. If you look on the back, each key you can tighten or loosen. That's an independent. Now I sent this chuck to my father, and he put this on the back for me. So it mounts right on here. You do not want the Morse taper. You don't want one that slides into your headstock, because it'll come out, it'll come loose. What else? Oh, here's the one that comes with it. You can save this one. This is what they give you out of the box. This will actually mount on to some of these. Probably not. I have another. This is one of my. I can use this for milling. This is an actual milling tip in here. I'm going to order a milling vise that goes up and down, and I'll be able to put this chuck on my headstock. And this is a 3/4 by Morse Taper 2. So, if you have one of these already, and you want to start doing metal, you will need at least 2 of these. This is 3/4. You'll need a 3/4. I have quite a few of them. 3/4. You'll want a 1/2 inch and maybe even a 3/8. I have them with the key and without. Definitely going to need 1 of these. I would recommend maybe a 6 inch. This one here is a 4 inch. And I wish I had a 5 inch. So you might as well go with a 5 or a 6 inch, because that'll be my next purchase. You would have to buy this. These are, I got lucky on this one. It was $79. 1/2 of this right now is on sale for eBay for about $100.50. What you can also do is get a milling table. Now a milling table is what I'm my next purchase. I can mount it on here, and I can easily mount my tool post